Gavalier Ashmini Karunarathne. I found the culprit. I found the culprit. Gavalier Ashmini.
Cops! Cops! Where are you? Arrive quickly at the scene of crime. I found the culprit. Arrest him quickly, for he has been stealing my dreams, my goals, my ambitions, and even my concentration. Toastmaster of the day and fellow cavaliers. Are you all surprised to hear that this small gadget we all have with us have been keeping us locked inside a trap where we have been deprived of achieving productivity, effectiveness, and also staying focused? Now, talking about my daily life, I used to wake up in the morning, stumble over to my phone, and get lost in a stream of pointless notifications. And in the rest of the day, although my to-do list is miles long, I used to get lost in various social media platforms, scrolling feed up and down while moving haphazardly from one social media platform to another. Fellow cavaliers, this is not quite unusual for all of us. Just take the typical example of starting to study for 4 long hours and you keep beside this phone. But sadly, you take this phone to browse the internet on some stuff related to academics. But at the end of the day, you end up just browsing the internet and searching all the things about some unwanted random stuff. But wait, a blog article which I read through this very device provided me some interesting insights on how to arrest this culprit and make him accountable for stealing our productivity and make him accountable for all his wrongdoings. Number 1 is to practice mindfulness. Now, how many of us just wake up in the morning, roll over our bed, and take the phone and start checking all our emails? Is it a good way to start our day? Psychologists have found that when we keep constantly checking on our phone, it badly impairs our cognitive abilities like memory and attention. So, what to change and what to do? You can just practice a simple mindfulness activity like breathing in and breathing out for 20 or 30 minutes when you start the day. Cavaliers, like this, inhale and exhale while concentrating on it. Meditation is a good way to train our nervous system to stay calm despite the various stresses we face in our daily life. And also, it gives power to our emotional intelligence so we can take better decisions in our life. Fellow cavaliers, number 2 is to organize tasks. Now, what do we do in the most of the day while we don't have lectures or we don't have any other specific work? We just take this device into our hands and we spend our time focusing on other people's lives. We just scroll social media feed up and down and we grieve and we sigh looking at others' grand achievements and grand photos. But are you unaware that instead of surveilling on others' life, if we spend that time focusing on working on ourselves, we also are capable of reaching greater heights. So, why not include a specific time slot in our daily lives to check on all the social media and emails instead of getting distracted by every beeping noise coming from this culprit? So, in that way, we are well organized and we can stay focused for a long period of time. Fellow Cavaliers. Number 3, cleaning up. Now, look at your desk at this very moment, how tidy it is. And also, look at the screen of this device. How many unwanted apps do you have in the home screen of this device? These small things might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but when it comes to achieving productivity at the end of the day, these small things also do matter. So, while we are working or studying, we can turn off all the unnecessary notifications coming from this device. So in that way, we can concentrate much on very creative tasks productively. Fellow Cavaliers. Now, studying for a length of 5 or 4 hours at a stretch would be very much a difficult task for you, but it is doable if we first catch this culprit, hold the cops, and arrest him immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, so have you got an assignment to complete or an exam to study after you end up this meeting? So, first of all, make sure you catch this culprit, hold the props, and arrest him before you start working on your dreams. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.